Are you ready to trade your Spark tokens? Well, there's one exchange out there. Very soon, you'll be able to trade the Spark tokens. So listen up for that. And is David Schwartz getting a little bummed out because of this lawsuit? We're going to dive into that as well, and some great news about Bitcoin. All that and more in this video. Before we dive into it, smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So Bitrue today, just a couple hours ago, said the XRP flare ratio has been decided, which means that Bitrue will be opening flare trading on the XRP pair trading January 6th. We'll also be airdropping your initial flare distribution into your accounts on December 30th. Whoa, that's some big news. So I had to go straight to the website, figure out what exactly is going on. It says, Dear Bitruers, are you a Bitrue? It's definitely the number one exchange for XRP pairs. It says Flare Network have recently released some further details about the upcoming Spark distribution. We already know that the XRP to Flare has been calculated to 1 to 1.0073. So I've already went over that in a previous video. You guys should definitely check that out. With this information, we can now give you the amount of flare that each XRP holder will have, and then they're going to drop the initial airdrop of 15% of your total flare entitlement is due to happen in quarter one or quarter two. But Bitrue will allow you to trade your flare on the XRP flare pair starting January 6th. This right here is pretty cool. January 6th, I have not heard of any other exchanges saying this, but there is a little takeaway that's not so good. It says, we please note that the flare trading will only be available to users who passed KYC verification. Flare trading will not be available to users to US users until the official Spark distribution, which is expected to happen, we know, quarter one, quarter two, 2021. That's a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing to see that Americans are left out, but that's because of the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit that's going on. So hey, it is what it is, but it's cool. We'll officially get to see what are some prices. And I know we've seen some IOUs of Flare that were going for $2 to $3. That's kind of crazy. I did not think it was going to be that high, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Seeing Bitrue, they're definitely an XRP friendly exchange. As soon as they came out, they kept listing more and more XRP pairs. It's great to see. Did you hold your XRP on Bitrue? I was about to say your Bitrue on XRP. Did you hold it there? Because you'll be able to trade it early, and maybe and then you should be able to buy some. It looks like with XRP, the Flare pair. So what do you think about that? I think it's pretty exciting. Up next, we have I saw this good tweet from Santiago Velez. It says, this is why the counterparty risk with Ripple is high. The community has become dependent on their efforts instead of building. With Flare networks, we can see an entirely new class of applications to lower dependency on Ripple. If you want to build XRP to be valuable, time to get to work and build. So this ties up into the next tweet from our good old David Schwartz. So it's just saying that, hey, right now, Ripple is such a big deal with XRP. We need to create other use cases around it, which there are some smaller ones, but the Flare Networks is a massive, massive one. So like I said, I have something with good old David Schwartz. So Knights Boots, he tweeted at David. He said, David, after years with this community, I'm seeing the integrity and moral character of your company in question by many hardcore supporters. Strategic decisions aside, could any moral decisions have been made better? I understand you probably can't answer this publicly, but he did. He did answer it publicly. He said, nobody had any leverage at the time to get it, but more restrictions on Arthur, Chris, and Jed might have avoided some ugliness. Lesson learned. Be wary of investing in overpowered founders. They can change, or you may not know them as well as you think. Whoa, he did not just say that. Well, that right there definitely makes you think a little bit like, what does he mean by that? Like, is he saying that things have changed for the worse, before the whole lawsuit came out? Like, that right there is an open-ended question. That's like, oh man, David, what do you mean? But scrolling down, he's been responding in this tweet right here. He's been answering a lot of people's questions right in here. He said, I think we faced some unprecedented challenges and did a good job overall. Not perfect. I don't think making a big commitment earlier would have helped, and it definitely seemed prudent at the time. And that's referring to like, do you think that you guys should have gave away less XRP, held more? He was saying the biggest problem was that we didn't want to hold XRP forever. That was a tweet I wanted to say. But giving it away became impossible. It was a bizarre challenge. Lockups don't work too well either. He was saying with GitHub, it made when they had the GitHub giveaway, it caused a massive attacks on GitHub. So the problems, they needed to get rid of some XRP so they didn't own it all. But to get rid of it, there was issues with doing that. Like you can't just give it away, so to speak, because then that platform is going to be attacked and things it just didn't work out. And I know that kind of sounds crazy. You can't just give it away, because wouldn't we all just take some free XRP? I know I would. They could send some my way. I wouldn't be complaining. But just seeing that tweet, where was it? It was probably down here. Seeing this response, it just made me think like, whoa, what is going on, David? What's going on? Are you getting, just a little depressed? I hope everything's all good. I hope everything is all good. Moving on to the price of XRP. Like I said, I'm bullish as long as we stay above 24 cents. So far we are. We're currently at 29.5 cents. 29.5 cents. So we're on the daily. Let's pull back up to the weekly, because we did just close that weekly candle. Look, massive red the previous week. We closed massively red. Guess what? We're looking at it. It's green right here. So far, it's looking good for the week. It's looking good. We'll see if we can hodl it out, okay? And of course, have you all been seeing how good old Bitcoin's been doing? Bitcoin's been just, look, and this is the weekly chart, just going up and up and up. If you guys like this kind of price action, smash that like button. But like, wow, it just keeps going up and up. It's literally X squared, parabolic. Everything's looking amazing. Got 2 tweets from Anthony Pomp today. I think they're well worth it. He tweeted out Bitcoin in circulation, $0.5 trillion. Fed Reserve notes in circulation, 2.02 trillion. So, and then he said, this will flip by the end of 2021. We are watching disruption in real time. So he's calling for 100K Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's currently around 26, 27K, and that's 1/4 of what he's saying is what it's gonna be at. So he's saying that this year we'll see $100,000 Bitcoin. That's what he's saying in between the lines. He could have just said we'll see 100K Bitcoin, but there's a little bit more words there. You got to do a little bit of math, and you figure out he's calling 100K Bitcoin. Whoa, that's just crazy. I think it's pretty exciting. I definitely think it will happen. There's definitely a lot bigger calls from other institutions, major companies, wealthy investors. So 100K is on the conservative side, if you ask me. But another great tweet by Pompliano again. 2020 Bitcoin recap. I love this. Fed ran 3 trillion marketing campaign. Halvening wasn't priced in. Oil futures went to zero. First, Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt. No, not Chuck E. Cheese. Not Chuck E. Cheese. Institutions showed up. Bitcoin outperformed every other asset class. Let me say that again. Every other asset class. Bitcoin outperformed every other asset class. And the detractors will capitulate. They all eventually do. I think this is amazing. I like it. What do you think about his $100,000 Bitcoin? What do you think about that? You think that's going to happen in 2021? And are you excited to trade your Spark tokens on good old Bitrue? Let me know down in the comments below. And what about this tweet from David? You think things are behind the scenes not looking great because of the lawsuit? As always, let me know down in the comments below. It's always nice seeing your comments. Hope you guys having a great morning, afternoon, day, wherever you're from. And thanks so much for watching this video. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more content. The Crypto Homie, signing out.